1 degrees. If you're on the other side of the world, it's about 50 plus right now. Wednesday, middle of the week too, by the way, 14th of August. Let me do this. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Got to welcome everybody along on Facebook Live right now. So very, very happy to have you. If you're a first-time viewer, special welcome to you. Why not become part of the family? Yeah. We call it the noise here at Galaxy simply because you do have a voice and we do listen. We get all of your media. We really, really do. Even got a letter a couple of weeks ago. We didn't even know we still had a postie, to be honest with you. So the letter was rather novel. So, yeah, get in touch with Barbara. She'll help you through it if you don't know how to do it. Okay? Funny thing. Why not subscribe, become friends, and like us a lot. Yeah, get epileptic with the thumb. Go on. Double, triple dare you. Tell you what, today's guest, and I'm really, really excited. We're going all the way over to Alabama, and we're going to be catching up now. We were supposed to do this a couple of weeks ago. Technical issues, really. But I tell you what, here, today, joining us live, is Clayton Dye. Okay, Clayton, that gives us a couple of minutes, so we're off. We're having some fun. Ah, dearie, dearie, dear.
Cool.
Did you send me a link? You did? Okay.
And I can go to your Facebook and share the interview.
Yes, yes.
From look over mine.
Yep. Now, at the same time...
After we're done.
Yeah, at the same time, Barbara, when we finish this, don't go anywhere because we're going to take some photos. Barbara will put it all together in a movie for you and give you the movie. And believe me, they're pretty good movies. They really are. At the same time, I don't know if you've ever been a cartoon before, but Barbara tends to make a couple of cartoons out of some of the photos as well, if you know what I mean.
No, I've shared it if you can look on a phone somewhere else.
If you've got a device there, Barbara shared the link, so you can click on it now
Clayton.
if you wish. Under Clayton.
If I have a what?
A spare phone device or anything like that. Facebook Live.
I can hit like and I can also do share, can I?
Yep.
If I share it, they're going to hear it real time?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Okay, we've got about 50 seconds, so
Here, button.
let's all get ready to go. Of course, I'm wearing the Hammonds today. Good old Hammond Brothers. Dale and Gale. Love those guys. We really do.
In Alabama.
Anyway, let's go live.
Alabama. I've never been interviewed before, by the way.
Okay, well, I'll try and make this painless for you.
I'm a virgin right now.
That's right, and I've forgotten to turn the mic on again. Gosh, I'm getting good at this morning. I've forgotten to turn the mic on a couple of times. That's right, you're right, here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today joined by Clayton Dye coming out of Alabama, Summerton, Alabama at that. And believe me, we were supposed to do this a couple of weeks ago, but today is the day. Welcome to Galaxy, Clayton.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Yeah, it is an absolute pleasure to have you on board. It really, really is. Now, Clayton, should I call you Juice?
Doesn't matter. Clayton or Juice, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I got that nickname long time ago.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, how does Juice come into play here?
Well, we have a racetrack, a local racetrack, and the race car was orange. And so they started calling me Orange Juice at Savory Speedway down here, and it stuck. And now Mama Joan won't call me nothing but Juice. She won't call me by my government name, which is Clayton, but it's fine.
It's a wonder you weren't called General or something like that. It could have been the General Lee. Wasn't the General Lee orange? I'm pretty sure it was.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yes, orange.
Yeah. I see CC Critter is watching. You got to watch out for that guy. And Tyran Hamilton. Nice to meet you, Tyran. Never seen you out joining us before, but welcome along to the Gas interview shows. Today, of course, we're in Alabama talking to Clayton Dye. And Clayton, we opened up the show with Spread Your Wings and Fly. I think it would be remiss of me if I didn't say, tell me a little bit about this track.
Well, it came about as I watched a lady mourn the loss of her daughter in a car wreck. And so I'm sitting here going, man, this is killing her. I got to do something to maybe make her feel better, ease the pain or something. So I wrote Spread Your Wings and Fly. And the meaning of they're maybe out of our sight, but they're not gone forever. You know, they're in a better place. And that's the meaning of it, and that's what I was with the lyrics and all of Spread Your Wings and Fly.
Okay. Now, I have a young lady by the name of Rachel coming out of Alabama State, and she's asking Clayton, as a fan, how do we get hold of you? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Twitter? Are you on Instagram? But more importantly, do you respond?
Yes, we have Facebook, which is Clayton Dye. I have www.claytonjuicedyemusic.com, which is a website to see information and what we're putting out and where we're going to be. But Messenger, great way to get in touch with us, and we can get people caught up with where we're going to be and what we're doing.
Very, very cool. Now, Clayton, at the same time, do you have a merch store, and how do we get hold of that?
I don't have a store right now for merch or anything yet. You can message me and I can mail it. We just have hats and stuff right now. I'm working on t-shirts and koozies, but if they message me, they can get the juice hat and I can just mail it to them.
Well, you know,
wherever they are.
That kind of sounds exciting. I hope the juice hat looks like the one you're wearing, because I want one of those.
No, sir. They're just the hat that people see in my videos and music. I've got two in the bedroom, baby. They're just a black hat with a patch that says Juice Entertainment Live on it. And then got my little logo.
Well, I tell you what, when you get a t-shirt with your logo on it as well, throw in a hat, pass it on to Barbara, and I'd be more than happy to wear your brand while I'm doing these interviews. And believe me, it works. It really does. People have even told me in the past, while you're doing the interview, I went online and bought a couple of t-shirts from the person that you're promoting at the time.
Right.
So it does work. It really does. Having said that, Clayton, one of your more popular, and believe me, you're making quite an impression with our audience here, and we are global. We're in every English-speaking country in the world, some that aren't, and I don't know how that works out, but we'll take it. But people are really making a connection with your music, and especially with Cliff Diver. Now, currently sitting on 1,791 requests for it since we've been playing it. What makes this track so successful? Tell me about this track.
Well, Cliff Diver is using the analogy of someone diving off a cliff into the water exactly the way we dive in relationships. I'm a cliff diver. That's how me and Terry met. And we both just jumped in, and now here we are, going like it's been years. And you just jump in. You just jump in that relationship, not knowing what's going to happen, not knowing where you could be going. but you dive in anyways, and we just keep diving in until we get the right woman. So that's kind of how Cliff Diver came into being. I wrote that on the way to my buddy's studio, Eric Waters. I wrote that song on the way to go lay down center in a saint. So Cliff Diver was just tossed in there with it all. It's just cool.
You know, and believe me, first of all, I actually thought you were referring to those guys in Hawaii that dived off those cliffs as well. You know what I mean? Because believe me, those guys are absolutely nuts. But respect to them.
Right.
Having said that, I speak to bands and I speak to artists every day. And the one analogy I have from these guys is, and believe me, I've had people say to me, you know, I wrote that on a McDonald's napkin in 5 minutes. The 5-minute songs that get written consequently of anything else, they're the ones that seem to have the longevity. They're the ones that seem to have the gravitation around the audience. They love these tracks. And I've got to say, Cliff Diver is shaping up just like that. So right here, joining us live from Alabama is Clayton Dye. Here's Cliff Diver. Ah, dear. How you feeling, Clayton? You okay?
We're good.
Nice. You've changed discs. How many countries are tuned in right now?
161.
160. Okay, 161 countries are tuned in right now, Clayton.
No, don't make me nervous or nothing.
No. What are you drinking?
It's Easy Hemp. It's a
Hemp?
there's a company in Birmingham, and it's Easy Hemp, and it's got like 3% THC in it. And it's mineral water.
Well, I tell you what, you're going to have to get onto them now and say that you promoted them, and now we want a case of the stuff for playing it. Okay?
Yes, I'll send y'all. I can mail it to y'all.
Please do. I'd be very interested in trying some of it. I've got to be honest with you, I would.
I'll put y'all a care package together.
Thank you. How many cities are tuned in right now?
6984.
Okay, 6,984 cities around the world are tuned in listening to this.
Hi, Monty.
Monty Connor. Hello, Monty. Nice to have you back. It really is.
Have we got a minute?
Yeah,
restroom? Are we still live?
yeah, we are.
Okay.
We've got one more song to go too, by the way, Sinner and Saint. Then I want to have a chat to you, not only about promoting you in ways more so than we can, but I've got a bit of a story for you as well. And believe me, I think you'll find it beneficial at the end of it. But I'll tell you what, Clayton, it's to be honest, if we hadn't have lived it, we would have said it was a fairy tale. You know, it really is.
All right.
It's quite an adventure. It really is. But also at the same time, I got to say thank you for coming back again and completing this interview. It's such a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Oh yes, thank y'all for even. I didn't know if it was gonna get another chance. We was riding home from the gig, and I was like, dang. It wouldn't go. The Wi-Fi wouldn't go. It wouldn't go. And Terry said, there'll be another chance. Just hold on. I thought we done lost it all.
No. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and I'm getting a bit of stick from my production crew for not turning on the microphone the last time. Of course, we're talking here as well to Clayton Dye, coming out of Summerton in Alabama. It's such a pleasure to meet him. He says it's the first time he's ever been interviewed. Believe me, like a natural, he really, really is. And it's such a pleasure to have him on board loving Cliff Diver. And if you get a chance, go online and go and buy yourself a copy. Believe me, you can't go wrong. Having said that, and I really, really want to say thank you. And your lovely lady's name is Terry, is that right? Okay, well, I want to thank Terry for her wisdom, because believe me, we weren't ever going to let this go. We think that your music is so good that we really must complete this interview. We really must. And I do want to talk to you about being able to promote you a little bit more than what we're doing right now. Are you familiar with the Galaxy artist page on Facebook?
Yeah.
I have, yes, yes, sir.
Okay, now all I can say there, and believe me, if you've got a new video, if you've got a new track, if you're going to the opening of a shoebox, I don't care. Use it. Use it, use it, use it, use it, use it for everything, because the more people that get to know who you are will go and have a look at all of your music and your merch and everything like that. Before you know it, you're making a few sales. And believe me, we love to know that our artists are actually using it, because it could be anybody in there, really. There could be a venue owner, it could be a manager, it could be a promoter, it could be a studio, or even just a general person like me being nosy, having a look. But believe me, the more times they get to see who you are, the more times they will find out and then go and start following you. And absolutely love Alabama right next door. Okay, nice to know, Monty. Very, very cool. That dude sounds like he's from my neck of the woods. Okay, Monty says he's from your neck of the woods, so it's nice to have some of your neighbours tuning in right now. Having said that, my friend, and this is fascinating to me, because as you know, and as I've explained to you, you're being heard right now in every English-speaking country in the world. And these guys, why we call them the noise, literally, is they're not shy at letting us know what they feel about an artist per track, per name of artist. You know what I mean? And I got to be honest, Clayton, I'm seeing your name every morning in our breakfast show lineup. I really, really am. Very, very happy to have it, and I can't seem to get rid of you, to be very honest. It's only because you get so many requests, and I think you've made this special connection with our audience. I really, really do. And I want to know, literally, how this has happened. I really haven't seen it happen to this degree before, and I've been working for Galaxy now for about 10 years. This is fascinating. But before I find out about this, Pauline, coming out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, is asking, are you looking, seeing we're in summertime right now, are you looking at doing any national tours? Are you looking at coming her way? So from Pauline in Tulsa, are you looking at playing in Tulsa at any time soon?
Well, if someone will book me, we'll go. I mean, if they'll book us, we will make a big giant tour. I'm ready, willing, and able.
That's very, very cool. Now, Sharon, coming out of Tampa Bay, is asking, as a young artist, what one piece of advice can you give me to get to the level of quality that you're at?
Never quit. You can't stop. It's 24/7. You're playing, you're writing, you're playing some more, you're playing till your fingers hurt, you're writing, and just never stop, and just keep honing it, and you'll get there. You'll get there.
That's absolutely brilliant. It really is. Clayton, I usually tell people, never give up on your dreams, and believe in your dreams. They're your dreams, not somebody else's. Don't listen to the naysayers, because they just haven't got your dream. Follow your dream, 100%. In the meantime, Clayton, I want to talk to you about Sinner and Saint, because this one is just going out of this orbit right now. You're up 33 requests, so 2,733 requests since we've been playing it. This is fantastic. Tell me all about Sinner and Saint.
Sinner and Saint is me. I mean, that's where I believe I am after all these years walking the bus. Sorry, that was our dog. So we adopted a puppy. So now Ranger lives with us, but that's another story. But yeah, center to Saint is where I think I am after all my years walking the planet and all the things that happened in my life to get me to this point. Is what that song is about me and Terry. I was telling Terry, there ain't nobody gonna listen to this song. It's about my life. Who wants to hear about Clayton Dye from Summerton, Alabama? So I didn't know that it was going to do what it did, and it's awesome. Thank y'all. Thank you.
Clayton, I think the world wants to know. I really do. And as a platform, I'm honoured and very humbled to be able to perform this humble service of saying, Clayton Dye, right here, sinner and a saint. How you feeling, Clayton? You okay?
I'm good.
Nice.
Can I take a break and come back for like a minute?
Yeah, go for it.
Are we still?
Yes,
Are we
all right.
live on Facebook right now, though?
Yeah, we are, but I
you
can
still
cover
go.
that. You go and do what you need to do.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And of course, today we're talking to Clayton Dye, coming out of Summerton, Alabama. And believe me,
He's the karaoke king too, apparently.
he is the karaoke king, and believe me, Juice Nation, loving it, I really am. And fans of the Juice Nation, it's all about karaoke and stuff like that Clayton deals with. And, well, you know, it's the next step, isn't it? What we're doing from karaoke has gone up leaps and bounds, and he's going to find out very, very shortly that we have plans to be able to promote him through the magazine as well. We want to put him in there. So hopefully, when he gets to see this particular bit while he's away doing stuff, he'll understand that that's exactly what we're looking at, is being able to promote him, because we only play the best in indie artists in the
All
world.
right. Sorry.
You're welcome back.
Sorry about that. I had to adjust the dog. He was chewing on the cord, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nothing like adjusting the dog. I've got to do that with mine every now and again as well.
I cannot believe that that's that many requests for songs that I wrote sitting at my kitchen table.
Yes, sir. It's exactly what it is. And we're going to wrap it up right now, but don't go anywhere, Clayton, because I want to talk to you after this. But one question I am going to ask you is, have you got anything in the can? Is there anything new coming out in the near future? Because we would love to be able to continue this relationship with you.
Yes, I have more. We're in the studio.
Well, I tell you what, we'll talk about that very, very shortly. At the same time, I'll get you to give the studio a bit of a shout out. Let's give them a plug too, because they do such a great job. Okay?
Right? Okay. Eric Waters' studio in Birmingham is who does
We'll do
who
that.
does my work, and then
We'll do that very shortly as well.
Oh, okay. I didn't know I did. I thought we were doing it live right now.
That's right. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today we're talking to Clayton Dye, coming out of Summerton in Alabama. And I want to thank his support team as well, Terry. Wonderful, wonderful lady. She really, really is, and we appreciate everything she does for Clayton as well. And Terry, not a hard name to forget. My wife's name is Terry as well, so works perfectly there. Having said that, Clayton, we are going to have to wrap it up really, really quickly, but I do have a couple of questions for you. First of all, let's give a shout out for the recording studio that you're working with. Who's the engineer, who's your master, and who's your producer?
It's Eric Waters. Eric Waters with Suburban Love Junkies. They play and they're really cool. And then he does the recording in his studio, and I love it. I mean, great job. He produces it, and we get Brant sometimes to sit in on drums, and then just whoever, we come in to sit in and they play, and then create these really cool songs.
Now, I think we play Suburban Love Junkies as well, and I think we're teeing up an interview with them as well. So don't warn them, okay? Don't let them know what they're in for, because believe me, we think they are fantastic as well. So it's only logical now that such a superstar like Clayton would hang out with Suburban Love Junkies. This is fantastic, it is. Having said that, my friend, anything new in the can? Have you got anything coming up in the near future? We would love to be able to promote you a little bit more and continue our relationship. So how would you like to pass us some new music when it comes available?
I'm going to pass it right along to you. We're working on a song, Terry's song. I wrote a song about Terry. It's coming out. And then there's going to be a song called Nothing Fancy coming out in the near future. So and then I got a song about Ranger. May or may not record it, but there's some stuff coming out about just down home living and good stuff.
I'm excited. I really, really am, because if it's anything like the quality that you've been giving us in the last 3 tracks, believe me, you're a superstar as it is. Believe me, it'll only just grow from there. It really will. Having said that, folks, we are going to have to wrap it up right now, so please don't go anywhere just yet, Clayton. We're going to take a few pickies and have a chat. But for everybody else, have a very happy and successful day. Thank you for joining us here at Galaxy. And you know something? We do have 2 more interviews coming up on Friday. You're going to love it. You really are. But in the meantime, all I can say is happy radio, everyone.